the exact geographical center of the state of Tennessee. Pretty nice day for this game between the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders and the Maryland Terrapins. Brad Nessler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit along with you, and we've got a great game of football lined up for you as the college football season continues. And I'll tell you what, Lee and Kirk, I am ready for this game.
Maryland is going to have their hands full today trying to defend this passing attack. This quarterback is very good under pressure. He has a quick release, and he runs a great play-action pass that freezes the linebackers. If the pass rush is there, then they can create problems. But don't give this kid too much time, or it's really, really some big trouble.
And now it's time for the Coke Zero coin toss, a winning combination with Coke taste and 0 calories. Middle Tennessee State is lined up for the opening kickoff, so here we go. And there's the opening boot. He'll return it from the 1. And down he goes at the 28. Now let's see what kind of success this offense can have as they come out onto the field for the first time today. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Give to the tailback. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. About 4 yards on the counter to the halfback. 2nd down and 6. Ball on the 32. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Great concentration. What a throw and catch, guys.
I'll tell you what, this young kid has a real gun for an arm. He sizes up to play well, and then gets the ball out of there.
3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. They'll run the option, and down he goes around the 42-yard line. The halfback just couldn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Loss of 1. It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on their own 42. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Looking to throw. Looks to him again, complete. Tackle made at about the 49.
Impressive completion there, guys. If this quarterback keeps throwing the football like this all the way to the end zone, he might earn himself a really, really good yoke.
That's the 2nd catch for this receiver on this drive alone. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go his way again.
Nice play by the defense to bring up 4th down.
The defender made a solid effort to get to the ball there. Nice stop.
Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. They'll start at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. Here's the halfback. And they'll bring him down behind the line.
This is picture-perfect defense by this corner. Great job of providing run support.
Yep, he wasn't fooled at all by that play, and he really did well to stop him short of the line of scrimmage.
Let's go!
He's going to try and scramble. He wants it all, going long. And he's taken down at the 1. The defense came with a blitz that time.
Yeah, but when you blitz a quarterback that is smart as this guy, you got to blitz him late, and you got to change your defense late. Right, Kirk?
That's exactly right. Let's see if they begin to pick up what we're seeing here. Just a little bit of a cat-and-mouse game out there.
They've got the defense on their heels now. It's 1st and goal. Ball on the 1. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. He followed his blocks and rammed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, the back needs to give credit to that offensive line for that one. They created the space for him to run through.
I think everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a run play, and the defense just couldn't stop it.
And he hits the PAT. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 1. They'll bring him down at the 32-yard line. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. This drive will start at the 32. It's 1st and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. And now he's got room to run. They'll bring him down right around the 44-yard line. I hope you didn't blink because the fastest running back we've seen all year just kept the drive alive with a big first down.
Fastest running back we've seen all year is a bold statement. But you know what, Brad? It's probably true.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Catches it. Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
Going with the shotgun here. Brought down at the 22-yard line. Nice little pass play there.
You know what I think about this kid's accuracy? I'll tell you. He's like that kid at the fair throwing darts. He pops all the balloons and wins those big stuffed animals.
Yeah, and his balloon made a pretty nice grab there.
Man in motion. They'll throw on 1st down. Flares it and almost had it intercepted.
Way to keep your head on a swivel, kid. That was a nice job of locating the football and knocking it down to prevent the completion.
Sure was, Coach. He put himself in great position to make a play.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Big play, and it's 1st and goal.
Great job by the offense to keep the chains moving. And I don't care what level of football you play, as a receiver, you have to be able to create separation on an out route, especially against man coverage like this kid just showed us. Excellent route by the receiver.
Hands it to the back. He's tackled around the 1-yard line. 7-yard run by the running back.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and goal. Ball on the 1-yard line. And we got the backup in there now at running back. They're showing blitz. Throws into coverage, just picked off. What an interception by the cornerback.
I love it. A defensive back with soft hands. This kid can play.
First and 10.
Lucky!
They're packed in tight on the line. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 20. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's rolling right. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work.
Pretty good run there by the quarterback.
Yeah, he couldn't find anybody open downfield, so he made a good decision to take off, and he got some good yards out of it.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Throws complete. He's got space to work.
Good thing he got that pass off. I think every linebacker on the roster was coming after him. That's how you pick up a first down through the air against an all-out linebacker blitz.
Give to the running back, and he's going to lose yardage. They'll drop him for a short loss there. 2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on their own 35. They line up in the shotgun. He's scrambling. He wants it all, going long. And he's brought down at the 23-yard line. The receiver did a nice job to separate himself from the defense on that one.
The defense is going to play man coverage out there. All the receiver has to do is get a step, and the quarterback's going to find it.
When the quarterback saw him break away, I'm sure he was licking his chops. They're lucky that didn't go for 6.
Run play, and he'll lose yards. There was just no daylight on that play, and the defensive lineman was the reason.
Well, that's one way to get involved in the game. Great stop in the backfield.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter with our score. The Blue Raiders, 7. The Terps, nothing.
Middle Tennessee State, 7. Maryland.
Second down, about 12 yards to go. Ball on the 25. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Drops back to pass. He heaves it to the end zone. Throws to the halfback. Touchdown. What a strike for the score.
And he did a nice job of looking off his defenders.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Middle Tennessee State to kick. He sends it downfield. Taken at the 5. He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. And the offense will take the field, and they're certainly hoping to do better than they did on their last drive, which ended with a turnover.
They really can't afford these costly turnovers this early in the game.
Yep, we're still in the first half, and they already have a pretty big deficit to overcome right here and now.
He tries to juke, but they bring him down. He takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. High formation here. He drops back. Dangerous throw. This one's picked off. To the 20. To the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown.
Oh, that's a quarterback's worst nightmare.
Don't remind me, Coach. But I really think that was a great defensive play. He made a nice jump on the ball and took it to the house.
He makes the PAT. Middle Tennessee State is lining up to kick this one off. Kicks it off. It's fielded at the 2. Tackle made at the 28-yard line. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here. They'll get the ball here at the 28. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Trying to run it inside, and he's hammered. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 7. Ball on the 31. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. They go with the option.
This safety does everything you ask of him. He can come up and play the run or drop deep into his zone and stop the pass.
And right there, I think he was looking for the run the whole way because he got in the backfield in a hurry.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Backfield's in an offset I formation. Tries to thread the needle, and it's not going to work. Tackle made at the 30. Not a good time for an interception, fellas.
Now, Brad, you're exactly right. Your team's already down a few scores, and you throw a pick, and this could get ugly.
And it's going to be a long day for these guys if they don't pick it up real soon. I mean real soon.
Navajo! Navajo!
They're packed in tight on the line. Handoff, and he's met in the backfield. The lineman had a big push there to get in the backfield and bring him down.
Great penetration in the backfield. for such a big guy, this guy's got some really quick feet.
And once he gets moving, there's no stopping him. This guy is so big and strong that he's almost impossible to block with one guy.
And they make the stop at the 20. A good pickup that time.
Yeah, and one of the things that can really open up this offense is their ability to complete these types of medium-range passes.
You're right. That and the ability to run the ball consistently.
They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line. And they keep it on the ground and pick up the first.
Good third down conversion right here. Not a real big play, but this gives them a new set of downs to work with.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go to the air here and really attack this defense.
Hands off left, and he's brought down quickly. And he gets a yard on the run.
Solid stop there by the corner on that one. I'll tell you, I love to see a cornerback willing to step up and make tackles like that.
He's scrambling. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. First and goal from the 2. Let's see if they just don't try to power their way into the end zone here. Backup quarterback into the game now to call the signals. On the run, touchdown. There's another touchdown, and this one is really turning into a snoozer.
Coach. Coach.
What? Whoa, what do you want?
What are you doing?
Oh, come on. I've seen ballets that are more exciting than this, and it's still only the first half.
Well, you can't fall asleep. We're in the middle of a broadcast, not the third period of algebra.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Middle Tennessee State to kick this one off. He kicks it off. And down he goes at the 42-yard line. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
And, you know, we talk time and time again about how important turnovers are.
You know what they say? The team that commits the least amount of turnovers usually wins the game.
He's tackled at the 43. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Handoff to the right. And he's tackled at the 28. And he reeled off a big one there.
This offensive line is built to allow this tailback to make plays, as you just saw. He's able to get into the open and create some excitement right there.
Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. The running back gets 2 on the carry. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Going to go across the middle. Caught. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
And the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
First and 10. Ball on the 14. Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. He's taken down at the 14.
I'm curious to see if they have the guts to go to the ground again after that play.
I'd say go for it. Give this running back a chance to get in a rhythm.
That's a good point, Coach, but only if they can get some positive yards.
Quick throw to the end zone. They almost picked it off.
And that's why he's on defense.
Oh, easy, Coach. The guy made a good effort on the play. Next time, maybe he comes up with the interception.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Rolling left, looking to pass. Tackle at the 6. It's going to be 4th and inches after that long pickup on 3rd down.
Well, what a throw by the quarterback. Almost equally excellent catch by the receiver, but the defense topped them both by coming up with a stop.
That's why you have to run routes past the first down line. Nothing is more frustrating to a coach than coming up a couple of inches short.
This one has gotten out of hand.
Usually we don't see games get real ugly until the second half, when the talent of the depth chart starts to show. But man, we're still here in the first half, and it's already looking like a blowout.
And he tacks on the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks it off. Taken at the 5. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. And it's caught. He's tackled right around the 38-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play.
Good play to pick at the defense. They got about 4 yards out of it.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Gets it out complete again to his tight end.
They were very lucky on that one.
They get a little sloppy here with their ball handling. It's a good thing they were near the sideline. Otherwise, the defense could have pounced on that football.
5 wide. He drops back. Pass is tipped away.
How about that linebacker getting in there?
This guy is mostly used to stop the run, but here he showed that he's not too bad against the pass either.
They line up in the shotgun. Complete. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. Third and 3. Ball on the 41-yard line. The defensive back's moving in closer. The quarterback is in the gun. He's got 2 tight ends in this set. It's picked off. Here we go again. Interception by the defense.
Oh, man. Is there anything they can salvage at this point, Coach?
Not much, except maybe put in some younger players to get some game experience. This game is over.
So we'll probably get one last heave to the end zone here before halftime. Pressure gets there, and they bring him down. And it's been total dominance here in the first half. Our score, Middle Tennessee State, 35. Maryland, nothing.
35. Maryland, nothing.
They line up to kick this one away. He sends it off. Taken from the 10. Brought down at the 36-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 36. They line up in the jumbo set. Tackle made around the 40-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6. Ball on the 40-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's going to try and scramble. Now he's going to run, and watch out. They'll bring him down at the 44-yard line.
This quarterback has some wheels, and he used them to pick up a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Lucky 95.
They're packed in tight on the line. Tries to get around the corner. He's on the run. He gets hit out of bounds. Right around the 22-yard line. What an athlete. Does this guy have some wheels or what?
He's the fastest player on the football field right now. You can't name another guy out there who can beat this kid in a race.
I would say one of those corners, but I don't think they can keep up with him either.
A pickup of about 3.
It's a good run blitz by the outside linebacker there. They shut down all the holes and kept this halfback from gaining many yards.
It's 2nd and 8. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Patriot.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he's scrambling. The 10. Huge play, and it's going to be 1st and goal. And that's their 3rd first down of the drive.
Great blocking and great running equals a very successful offense.
And they've looked really good on this drive, Coach. The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points on the board.
He's tackled at the 5. They get a yard on the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down. 4 yards out from the goal line. They line up in the jumbo set. Runs it and tackled in the backfield.
The halfback had nowhere to run, and he paid for it.
They need to throw some blocks out there. Hit somebody. This ain't a walkthrough.
They come out in a nickel. Going to the end zone, and it's coming back out. And that interception might be what they needed to get back in this ball game.
Nice try, Brad. Keep their hopes up, but I don't think they have a chance of winning this. They're too far down to catch up.
First down, 10 to go. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. They hand it off. Tackle made around the 23-yard line. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Yeah, not too much on that run.
With these linebackers sitting back waiting for plays like that, it'll be very hard for this offense to pick up yards on the ground.
They line up in a double tight set. Throws, intercept. No, he dropped it.
I love it when they look at their hands after a drop, as if their hands should have done something different.
That's kind of the same look you give your golf club sometimes, right, Coach?
There's a strike complete. He's down. Nice gain, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice play there. They did everything right except get enough yards for the first down.
He really got a hold of that one. Room around the corner. At the 40. At the 30. Has some daylight. To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. How exciting is that?
Let me tell you, the thing that impressed me on that run back was his ability to recognize the hole and then the quickness that he had to get through the opening.
And he tacks on the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. At the 30. At the 40. Across midfield. Inside the 30. And now he's got room to run. They return it all the way for the touchdown. I'd say he opened a few eyes with that return, Lee.
He may open some eyes, but he shut some mouths on the other team with that little scamper.
And he adds the extra point. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. Kicks it away. It's fielded at the 2. Across the 30. Tackle at the 35. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll take over at the 35-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Hands it off. Oh, he got nailed on that one. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground.
Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 41. Middle Tennessee State in control. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. Gain of 2.
Good pressure from the defense. They brought the heat. Wasn't much room for the running back to work with.
And they got all the big boys in there for this one. He'll get it again. He's taken down at about the 47-yard line.
Gutsy call here by the offensive coordinator. I would have expected pass there, Coach.
Well, this kid just got enough for the first down. I thought it was a good play call.
Hey, they got the first down, so it's hard to say that it wasn't a good call.
He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time.
No gain on the
Came
play.
with a good blitz from the edge here and disrupted the blocking scheme of this run.
Yeah, Kirk, the blockers weren't able to hold their blocks long enough for the back to get free. Good stop there.
Now he's scrambling. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
And he's tackled right around the 30. They gained 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 30-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Back to pass. Scrambling around. Big opening. He's taken down around the 11-yard line. So with that run, they pick up another first.
It's a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
First and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback. They give to the tailback. Brought down at the 9-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
There was no room for the halfback to go anywhere right there.
That was a design run blitz by the middle linebacker, and they played the run about as well as you could.
As we go to the final quarter of play, this one is almost wrapped up. Our score here, Middle Tennessee State, 42. Maryland, 7. It's 2nd down at their opponent's 8-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. They'll bring him down at about the 3-yard line. The running back gives them 6 on the ground. 3rd down and 2. This is the 10th play of this drive. They stack the line of scrimmage here. Let's see who's got the stronger lineman. They go with a run, and he's going to be stopped short. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. All the big boys are on the field now. Both teams have their big sets out there. And they just continue to pour it on out there.
I'll tell you what, this has been a tremendous effort all game long. What a performance.
This is one team that's been extremely well prepared. These young men have played about as good a game as you could ask.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Middle Tennessee State is lining up to kick this one off. Kicks it away. Taken from the 10. He makes it to the 32-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 32-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Catches it. Tackle made around the 45-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
Looking right. Intercepted. Got an opening. And they make the stop around the 40-yard line. That does it. We got a new school record for interceptions in a single game.
This guy is just toying with the opposing quarterback. He's consistently confusing him all day long by forcing him into throwing a lot of picks.
And I'm telling you something, he's a wonderful football player, and his record shows that he's one of the best ever to play at this school.
He's taken down right around the 36-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 36-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. Tackle at the 31. A 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain.
3rd and a couple. Ball on the 31. Going with the shotgun here. Now he tries to buy some time. Runs with it, and he's got room. And he's tackled in the open field.
It's tough when you shut down the receivers and the quarterback runs for the first. Maybe they should put a spy on him.
And we got a new man in there, running back. Here's the halfback. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. That's a 3-yard pickup.
He just went right through him.
Man, who was supposed to block that guy?
I don't think it matters, Kirk. He's playing with reckless abandon out there. It's got to be hard to block a guy that hits like that.
Give to the running back, and he's going to lose yardage. And that was not a good call offensively.
Nah, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I'll tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
And it's caught. And he's tackled at about the 11.
These days, you need a running back who can not only run the football, but who has good hands as well.
Yeah, and this kid just put his hands on display. That's a great pickup by this back.
And he has it on the corner. He might have a chance. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. An impressive run as he finds the end zone.
Yeah, he's got skills. I wouldn't want to be a defender in the open field with him coming at me.
Oh, come on, Scooter. You take him down.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. And the score is Middle Tennessee State 56, Maryland 7. They line up to kick this one away. And this one's away. Gets out to about the 21. They threw a pick the last time out. Should be interesting to see what they do this time. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Brought down at the 21-yard line. They got a little bit there, but less than a yard. 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 21. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. He's taken down right around the 18-yard line. And he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
The defensive back's moving in closer. They get to the quarterback, and now the ball is loose. Well, guys, they're losing, but by that play call, you wouldn't know it.
Yo, when you lose it in the fourth quarter and it's third down, you better have some faith in your passing game. That should have been a pass, and I'm sure the quarterback feels exactly the same way.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. He makes it to the 42-yard line. This offense scored a touchdown there last time out, and their running game was really clicking.
I expect to see some good clock management right here.
Yep, Coach. They've already warmed up the buses for the end of this game.
They didn't snap the ball in time.
Dead ball. Delay of game on the offense.
There might have been some miscommunication down there.
And anytime there's a delay of game, it's usually because they were late getting the right personnel on the field.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15. EA Sports and Russell Athletic would like to congratulate today's players of the game. Nice job, guys. Straight ahead on the give. There's nowhere to run, though. They get 3 yards on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
2nd down and 12. Ball on the 40-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line.
Green 19! Green 19!
He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
4 on the play.
Third down, and they need to get it inside the 48. Nickel defense.
Red 85! Red 85!
Takes it, and he's tackled short. Nice defensive stand there.
And some good play calling defensively. They always had someone in the right spot to make a play and force the 3 and out.
It's 4th down, and the offense is getting set to go for it. They line up in the jumbo set.
Green 19! Green 19!
That's the end of the ball game, and our final score in this one, Middle Tennessee State, 56. Maryland, 7. As we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Kirk, let's get your final thoughts on this one.
You know what, Brad? I'm very surprised with the outcome of this game. Maryland knew they had their hands full and that they were playing a very underrated team. When they got down by a couple scores, they just gave up. It's one thing to play your hearts out and lose, but when you give up like that, boy, that's very disappointing.
Well, folks, that's it for this edition of NCAA Football 09. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. And remember that if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.